there. My name is Anna. What is your name?
I'm Jasmine. Nice
Jasmine.
to meet you, Anna.
Nice to meet you. I'm here to take an intake survey of you today, which just means that I'm going to take down some basic information and try to get out as much information as I possibly can to give you the best treatment and the best help that we can get for you. So that does not necessarily mean that I will be your therapist in the future, just I want to put that as a warning out there. And I also want you to know that this is going to be a very confidential spot, so I want you to feel as comfortable as possible, but I won't pressure you into telling me anything. Just tell me whatever you're comfortable with, and anything that you tell me will stay between me and you. The only thing is if you are harming yourself or harming others around you, or you feel like other people are harming you, I need to report that, but other than that, nothing else will be shared.
Sounds
Okay. And I'm going to ask a lot of generic questions just about your name, your age, demographic kind of stuff. And then, you can go tell me whatever you would like to tell me.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
so
great.
can I have your first name and your last name?
My name is Jasmine Franklin.
Franklin, okay. And also, just so you know, I will be writing a lot during this session. Usually during therapist sessions we don't write, but I just want to be able to remember everything you say and be able to take good note to find the proper treatment therapist for you.
Sounds great.
Okay. So what age are you?
I am 21 years old.
21? And what would you consider your race and ethnicity?
I am white and American.
White American, okay. And are you currently employed or working anywhere in school?
I'm unemployed, but I do go to a community college.
Okay. And what year is this?
This is 2014.
I'm sorry, let me clarify. What year is what year are you in college?
Oh, and what year am I anticipate to graduate?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I just started this coming year, so I still have one more year if I want to transfer, or 4 more years if I want to get a degree.
Okay. And are you studying anything particular, or are you just taking random courses?
Random courses. I'm trying to explore my options.
Okay. And are you currently seeing someone? Are you single, married?
I am single.
Single. And what would you consider yourself gender-wise?
Well, I am a female.
Okay. And what about your religion?
I'm not associated with any kind of religions, so
Okay.
I guess atheist.
Okay. So that's a few basic questions I have for now. I might go back into asking you a few throughout this session. But what would you like to tell me about why you're here today?
Well, my mom thinks it's a problem that I am overweight by like 20 or 30 pounds, and I've tried to work out before, but it just doesn't happen, and so she wants to get down to the root of it. And I guess I started working out at one point, but then I found my father's dead body, and so that sort of just stopped everything.
Okay.
Put it on a halt.
And so would you say that your mother convinced you to come here, and it was because of her that you're here?
Well, I think my mother demanded that I come here because I do still live with her in the house, and it's a 2-family home, so I have the upstairs apartment, but she demanded that I come in here or else she would kick me out.
Okay. And so do you feel a little bit threatened by your mom because she said that she would kick you out if you didn't come here?
Not threatened. I do respect my mom, and I know that she cares. I'm worried more about losing my place to live. So
Okay. And so has your mom been a big character in your life growing up?
I guess, I mean, both of my parents were there when I grew up, but I was way closer with my dad, and then he died. So
Okay. So you would say that your relationship with your mom was not that close?
yeah, she was just sort of like the authoritarian mother. She just wanted me to do stuff, and
Okay.
yeah.
Where did you happen to find your father's body? I mean, do you mind giving me a few more details about what exactly happened that day?
Well, it was about bedtime, and like he's always in his room, so I went in to talk to him about something, and he was laying on his stomach on the floor, and I thought, no big deal. He's just probably looking at something under the bed or something. But as I got closer, I realized that wasn't the case. He wasn't breathing. He was a pretty hefty man, so you would have noticed the stomach, And I just got closer. I turned him around, and he was dead, motionless.
And where was your mother when this happened?
She wasn't at home. It was just me and my older brother. So my older brother has his own place with my mother, and he's like 25 and still at home.
So are your parents divorced?
Yeah, my parents are divorced. My dad and I lived upstairs in the second part of the family, and my mom and my brother lived downstairs.
Okay. And you said it was an older brother.
Yes.
And so who did you run to when you found your father? Did you just sit there? Did you call somebody?
I called my mom because my brother is sort of, he doesn't really understand what's going on.
Okay.
So I had to call my mom, and then 911, of course.
Okay. And did you call 911 first or your mother first?
911 first, and then once they said they were coming, I called my mom to let her know what was going on.
And what was your mother's reaction?
Well, they've been divorced for a while. Obviously, she cares a lot about my father, but she wasn't shocked. He was a very big man. We all knew he had heart problems, but it was just so soon. I didn't expect it to happen. Yeah.
Okay. So you lived with your father for how long have your parents been divorced?
I would say they were separated for about 3 or 4 years, and then by the time I was about, I want to say 15, they got a divorce, and my dad passed away 2 years ago, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you were growing up, you lived with both your parents until you were 15?
Right, once they got separated, and then I chose to stay with my dad.
Okay, and how was living with your father? Did he encourage you to do school, do well? How was he like that?
Well, it was great because my dad was my best friend. He was very into technology. Like he worked in my school actually, so he had all of his computer stuff, and he would teach me, and that's how we bonded. And
He worked at the community college you go to, or high school?
no, the high school. I started community college last year, so my dad
Okay.
passed away already.
Okay. And so he was always supportive and there for you.
Yeah, no matter what. So.
And your mother, was she like that, or was she not so much?
Well, my mother had certain expectations. Like right now, she expects me to lose weight, or she's gonna kick me out.
Yeah.
So.
Do you feel as if you are overweight by, like your mother says?
Well, yeah, I mean, I do have a lot of health issues because of my giant stomach.
Yeah.
But
What kind of health issues would you say that you have?
I do have a lot of heart issues, cardiovascular. So I have high cholesterol, which is being controlled with medication, and I'm at a high risk of, getting more heart diseases like stroke or heart attacks and stuff.
Have you ever been to the hospital or for this?
No, I don't think I've ever been in a hospital. It's been under control by, my pediatrician until I was 20, and now my PC, so.
When did you start taking medication for your heart problems?
I want to say about sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I was a lot thinner too.
And so when did you start to gain weight?
I attempted to lose a little bit of weight while my dad was alive because that's one of the things that we did. And then I think after I found his body, I've just been less motivated to do anything.
So would you say that when you feel stressed out, you tend to eat more or you tend to exercise less?
I don't think I'm eating more because of stress. It's just I'm eating more because I care.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of bad food, like, burgers and stuff, and I'll eat it, and then I'll say I'm gonna go and do something, and then I don't, and it's just awful.
Okay.
It's just a cycle.
And so you take only medications for your heart problems, no other medications, anything like that?
No other medications.
Okay. And have you ever had any issues with substance abuse?
Nope,
No.
never.
Have, besides the loss of your father and the trauma from all of that, has there been any other traumatic experiences in your life?
I don't think so.
Okay. And have you ever been abused by anybody in your life, sexually, mentally?
Nope.
None of that? No. Have you ever felt suicidal?
I don't think so, no.
Have you ever had any legal issues where you've been in trouble with the cops, been arrested?
No.
None of that. Okay. So, besides when you're at school, what do you like to do in your free time?
I have a couple of friends that, we hang out, and a lot of them were overweight, but I guess they lost weight, they kept going on the track, and now they're more active and they go outside way more. So I've sort of been keeping to myself and not going out all that much.
So, do you not like to hang out with your friends? Is there did your friends do anything to you that made you feel as if you can't go out with them or you can't talk to them?
Well, no, I love my friends. I love hanging out with them. It's just I think because they're more active right now, they go out more and they play sports and all that stuff, and that's how they hang out. And I can't do that. I get really tired after I even walk like 20 yards. I'll be panting. So I can't. I just don't like to hang out with them because I feel judged, and then they're gonna tell me to lose weight, and it's just stuff I've already heard.
And do you think you would like to lose weight on your own, or do you feel like you're just pressured to lose weight always because of all the people in your life?
I mean, I think I need to lose weight if I don't want to end up like my father.
Okay.
I'm not motivated. Everybody keeps saying, lose weight, but I lost, my workout buddy, and I'm just, I like my food. I don't want to lose that.
Okay. So, and you said that you don't work anymore at all, correct?
Nope, I've never been working.
Never had a job?
Never had a job.
Do you enjoy doing schoolwork and stuff like that?
Not really. I'm just kind of doing it to get a job, so.
Do you know what you would like to do in the future with job-wise?
I have no idea. Maybe I'll go, into technology like my dad. And what else?
So would you say that your father was a role model for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like him. My mom and my brother are pretty thin, and even though my brother is handicapped mentally, like he's still way more ahead than I am. So.
What kind of mental issue would you say your brother has?
He's autistic.
Okay. And he's been like that ever since he was little?
Yep.
And I'm sure that's been difficult to be around and help him with that.
Yeah, it's really hard for him. He doesn't have friends, so when my friends come in, it's sort of like, avoid the man in the shadow, like, don't go near him, don't do anything. And then he's also sheltered by my mother, so we don't really get to hang out all that much.
But would you like to hang out with your brother more?
I think because I haven't, most of my life, I just don't really care at this point.
Okay.
I'd rather be alone.
I'm sure it's very difficult for you with this whole situation with your father and how now you're just living with, technically by yourself, but with your mother underneath you, especially with your brother having autism.
Right.
Would you say that you feel lonely a lot?
I think since a couple of years ago, since my dad's death, everything has just been changing, and I guess for everybody else it's for the better, but for me it's just like I don't get to see all the people, and I don't even have my dad to go to an event, and so it's just rough.
Do you have any other coping mechanisms you use? Like, do you maybe write in a journal, or do you have a blog, something of that sort?
No, I just sit at home and play video games and watch cartoons and anime and stuff like that.
Okay, and are your friends into doing stuff like that too?
Yeah, they're all into that. That's why I think we were so close. And yeah, that's why we hung out so much. But now, they're more into outdoorsy stuff, so they've sort of steered away and grown out of it while I'm just still stuck in the same place.
Are you maybe able to find new friends at your college that are into similar things that you could maybe hang out with?
I'm so big that I don't even think a normal person would come up to me and talk to me, because who wants somebody to be panting in their ear all day because they walk 2 steps and can't breathe anymore? So
Yeah, I'm sure there are people out there that would love to be friends with you, but I'm sure it's also very difficult to find those people. So would you say that you are willing to make a change for any of this, or are you kind of happy with the way life is going for you?
Well, I do want to make a change, and I'm not happy about any of this at all. I feel like this obesity is just taking over my life, and it's slowly killing me, literally and figuratively. So.
Okay. And so is there any treatment plans or ideas that you have in mind that you would like to try, or anything you're not okay with?
At this point, I don't think I'm against anything. I want to get better and obviously make my mother happy by losing weight, but I want to take my time. I don't want to be thrown into 3-a-day workout sessions where I'm just going to be actually killing myself by not being able to do anything. So.
Okay. Well, we are getting close to the end of our session here today. Is there anything else you would like to discuss with me before we get going?
think of anything. Do you have any more questions?
I think you actually answered all of my questions here today. So I will take a look at this and I will do my very best to find the proper treatment plan for you and the best ideas that we can come up with you to help you get over this hump in your life and help you try to lose the weight that you would like to lose, but not push you too far.
Right.
And try to make you as happy as you could be with life, because that is the goal in life, to be happy.
Right. Sounds great.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it. And I hope I'll see you around sometime
Okay.
soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.